Here. I'm here to talk about the movie Cinderella Man. Alright, to get us started, I'm going to talk about the movie itself. At the start of the movie, James J. Braddock, a boxer in the late 1920s and early 30s, he has an opulent lifestyle with his wife and 3 kids. Soon the depression hits and they lose everything, ending up into a rundown apartment. After losing the lightweight championship, he struggles to get fights and make money. In the next fight scene, he breaks his right hand, thus ending his career. So for quite a bit of time, he works on the docks to get an income. Soon his hand heals and he gets offered to do a bout against John Griffin, a heavyweight contender. He takes the fight due to his need for money. To everyone's surprise, he beats Griffin in a 3rd-round knockout. After this, he gains a few more fights against big contenders and ends up taking on Max Baer for the heavyweight title. He beats Baer in a 15-round decision and shocks the world, gaining his title Cinderella Man. And that's the end of the movie. For historical accuracy-wise, all the fights that went on inside the movie, every single one of them was true, and all the results were the same, were right. When he fought John Griffin, it was a 3rd-round knockout. John Henry Lewis, he was a 10-round knockout. Well, yeah, a 10-round knockout. Art Lasky, he beat him in a 15-round decision. And then in the Max Baer fight, he beat him in a 15-round decision. Alright, for the rings and where they fought and everything, they used the same colored ropes and lighting effects that you would see back then in the 1930s for the fight scenes and stuff. Like, the lighting was the same, the crowds, everybody was dressed up exactly how it would be in the 30s. Also, the change of cameras. In the very first fight scene that you see of the movie, which is in the 1920s, you see that they use, like, cameras with the big pole stands that they have, and then, like, the big powder goes off, and boom, it makes a flash. And those were the early cameras. But when you get to the 1930s, when he's in his next fight, the one where he breaks his hand and stuff, you see that they actually have cameras where they can just click a button, and kind of like the modern ones that we have now. And Max Baer, his reputation is not, accurate. During the movie, he's portrayed as a bad human being who has killed 2 people in his bouts against other fighters. But in reality, when he killed the person that they talk about the most, he was actually caring, and he ended up doing an exhibition for the man's wife and raised $10,000 towards her to help her out with the funeral costs and everything that they need. This is coming from the Frank Lotierzo article that is cited just over to the right or left of this video. Can't remember. But when it comes to cinematography and stuff, they use a lot of flashbacks, and they use a lot of flashbacks in order to, like during fight scenes, in order to, in order to like add a more personal effect and emotional effect to the video, to the scenes. And they also like use first-person views, like where you act like as if you're the boxer and everything gets blurry as you're looking at your opponent, like during the Max Baer fight along with the flashback. You can see that in the video down just over to the left. And then for actually, I think that's all I got. Never mind. Okay, I'm done.